The opening of Chinese state television got right to the phone call between President Xi Jinping and his U.S. counterpart Joe Biden and how the two leaders view Taiwan. Xi told Biden, the presenter said, that those who play with fire will perish by it. That's an apparent reference to U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's possible trip to Taiwan, a move that China angrily thinks could add legitimacy to Taiwan's independence. The White House says tensions over Taiwan did come up during the phone call and that Biden opposes any changes to America's ambiguous stance towards Taiwan and opposes China's increased aggressions towards Taiwan. But the White House took a softer tone, calling the conversation substantive, constructive, and candid.
You hear lots of things going on. You heard that the East is now joining up with East. You hear that, you read it, but you don't think it's talking about you and it won't interfere with your big chief. Here in America, he's the big boss, but I said he got the boss sort of surrounded. And he's got to be a boss to get out of it. You notice that America's money is just continuing to fall. You notice that people continue, nations continue to unite on the outside of America. In the book, in the Bible, it says that they said, "Come, let us go up against her. Noonday, let us go and take her while she's asleep." This is referring to America. The Asiatic nation is the one talking there. They're about ready to strike. And the country knows this to be true. I'm not biting my tongue to tell you that. Yeah. They are ready to strike her, the nation of Asia. They're all uniting together against this one to lay hold on her and lay her low. Our God says to me, my greatest desire is to bring this devil, this is what he used, this devil to his knees. So we being in the midst of all of this great cloud and clouds of war being made up, and all of them's aim is towards America. I want you to interest yourself in trying to save self. Don't think that America is prepared today to keep them from coming in on you. She's not. No. She's not able to ward off this type of enemies that is coming against her. They have united all over Asia to focus their guns on America and remove her from the planet Earth. Not to give her a chance to live somewhere else, but to remove her from the planet Earth. My friends, I'm telling you the truth from the mouth of God and His prophets. America is gone. She's going. As the Bible teaches you in a symbolic way, it says Babylon is falling. Why is she falling? Because she has become a habitation of devils.
Now they're having conflict with China because China, the dragon, won't bow to the eagle and the bear. And it says in the scriptures, hundreds of thousands of hosts of soldiers will travel from the east.
Verse 16, heading, the sixth trumpet is blown, and the four messengers are let loose. Verse 16, King James translation, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, close quotation, Dr. York's translation. And when added up, those who were mounted on horses was 200 million foot soldiers and tanks. And I, John son of Zebedee and Salome, heard the number of them. These are the soldiers of the Edomite army, ready to kill. The horses symbolically represented the armored vehicle tanks, valuable for their firepower and ability to move over most kinds of ground. Welcome back, we the people. This is chapter 9, verse 18. A third part, the heading of verse 18 is, a third part of the earth is destroyed as the 200 million troops of the world battle in the earth. King James mistranslation, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by smoke and by brimstone, which issued out of their mouths, close quotation, Dr. York's translation, for this day and time. And from these three empires which will wage the last war, the United States with Russia, in brackets known as Gog and Magog, close brackets, Amorites and Jebusites, the Arabs, in brackets, kings of the earth, the Middle East, and China, in brackets, the dragon, the Edomites, close brackets. A third of those struck of nation of people were killed by fire and the smoke and the sulfur which came out of their mouths.
The world is in an awful condition. They want to shoot these people so bad. They're outright telling them now. Since Japan has joined up with Korea and China, they are not afraid to tell you that they're ready to kill Wao John. That's what they call the devil. So I say, get out of the way of the shooting of Wao John.
I think it's very clear to the world that it is the United States who are taking provocative action, causing tensions in the Taiwan Strait, and the United States should and must take full responsibility for this escalation. The US side will pay the price for undermining China's sovereign security interests.